Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Whop as a payment processor for your product, so you can start charging customers, manage access, and create a smoother checkout experience from one place. Start by opening Whop and signing in. On the left-hand sidebar, head to the Business section to access your workspace. This is usually where your monetization tools, product controls, and payment settings are managed. Then open your dashboard from there, because the dashboard is the main area where you can review, edit, and control how your product is set up. Go to Products. This is where you'll set up how you charge for access. Pick the product you want to monetize and click into it to open the editor. For example, this could be a digital course, a membership area, a private community, a paid resource, or any product where customers need to pay before they can access the content. Inside the product editor, locate the pricing area. Switch the access type to paid so customers are prompted to check out. This step is important because if the product is still set to free access, customers may be able to enter without completing payment first. Next, decide how you want to charge. If you want ongoing revenue and automatic renewals, choose recurring. This is a good option for memberships, subscriptions, coaching portals, monthly content access, or any offer where customers pay again automatically. If you prefer a single payment that never renews, select one time. This works well for individual downloads, one-off courses, templates, or lifetime access products. For this walkthrough, let's stick with recurring. Enter your price carefully. Consider any fees or taxes you need to cover, so your take-home matches your expectations. A helpful tip is to think about your final profit, not just the visible price. For example, if your payment processor charges fees, or if taxes apply in your region, you may need to price slightly higher so the final amount you receive still makes sense for your business. Then choose the billing interval. Monthly is a popular option for subscriptions because it's predictable for both you and your customers. It gives customers a lower entry cost compared to paying for a full year upfront, and it gives you consistent recurring revenue. Depending on your offer, you may also consider weekly, quarterly, or yearly billing, if those options are available, and better match the value you provide. After that, pick the currency you want to charge in so the checkout displays correctly for your audience. Choosing the right currency can make the buying experience feel more familiar and trustworthy for your customers. For example, if most of your audience is in the United States, you may want to charge in USD, while a UK audience may expect GBP. If it fits your offer, you can include a free trial. Trials are a great way to reduce purchase friction. Just set a length that gives customers time to experience value, without delaying revenue longer than necessary. For example, a 7-day trial can work well for software, memberships, or learning platforms because it gives users enough time to explore the product before the first payment is charged. Right below, review your plan settings. This is where you fine-tune how the plan behaves, such as access and renewal details, so everything aligns with your policy. Make sure the customer experience matches what you promise on your sales page, including when access starts, what happens after payment, and how renewals are handled. Next, customize payment methods. Enable the options you want customers to see at checkout. Turn on card to accept standard debit and credit payments. This is usually the most essential payment option because most customers expect to be able to pay by card quickly and securely. You can also enable wallet options if they're available to you, which can speed up checkout for customers who prefer alternative or accelerated payment methods. Wallet payments can be especially useful on mobile because they reduce the number of steps customers need to complete before purchasing. When everything looks good, save your work by clicking Save Product. That applies your pricing, trial, and payment method choices to the product, so it's ready to sell. Before moving on, it's a good idea to double-check that your selected plan, billing interval, and payment options all match the offer you want customers to buy. Take a moment to preview the checkout to confirm the price, interval, currency, and payment options display exactly as intended. This final review helps you catch small mistakes before customers see them, such as the wrong currency, the wrong billing cycle, or a missing payment option. So yeah, that's it. If you find this video helpful, just like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.